If you're lucky, you get to choose how you spend those last moments.
Why is Stephen King so special for film history? Why he's a different author to be adapted for film?
I mean, I just think that he is such a master at what he does. And I think he also, even though it is horror, right, his genre, um, there's always a message in each of his films that have to do with where we are at as society as a whole. And it causes us to think introspectively about who we are as people and what we would do in those situations. And I think that really resonates with us just as human beings. We want to be thought provoked. We want to watch thought provoking things. We want to be introspective. And I think he does a fantastic job of causing people to leave a theater and sit with themselves.
What do you think this movie is different? Because I've seen in the marketing uh, the, how they use the walking as a reference. And to me, usually you walk forward and you want something for the future, you want something better, and every character is looking for something better. How do you feel that this reference is being used to walking forward? Because for me, it's super important. And I love how he used young people in his stories because it's a reference of the future, walking forward. And this one is basically you're looking for a better life, for a better lifetime, for your life.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's a motto that we can all use in our daily life is the world that we live in right now is a scary place. And we as marginalized communities are up against a whole lot. And you have to create community and brotherhood and sisterhood and family around you and protect each other. And I think, the message of keep moving forward and one foot in front of the other is something that deeply resonates with me as a person. And I think it deeply resonates with a lot of people in the world right now.
What do you expect that the audience take away from this film? Because for me, I watched the film and the last 20 minutes is just so scary or tense. And the definition of friendship might change for a lot of people. So what is your definition of friendship after you finish the film?
Yeah, I mean, friendship and community to me is everything. If you're in my life and for 1 second, you're a friend of mine. And, you're family forever and I'll have your back. And I think that's something that's really important in this film is these boys don't know each other from Adam. They've just met each other. And the second that we see Curly go down and he's having a cramp, we're all the thought of keep walking and not help him has all gone out of our minds. We all turn around and we all think about helping him. And I think that people leave this film with more of that sentiment of helping your neighbor and being there for each other and lifting each other up instead of tearing each other down. And I hope that they leave with that feeling. And I hope that they think about that.
You talk a lot about community. And why it's so important for you? Because you have mentioned a lot about that. And in community, in this industry, there is so tough for minority. They want to tell them always the same story. They want to portray Latino some way. They want to portray a foreigner some way. Why it's so important the meaning of community, not just like in your personal life, also in the industry.
Yeah, I mean, we can't go forward and grow without having someone beside us. And I think it's just it's been always a pillar of my life. And I think it's something that's always just been really important to me as a kid. And I think especially starting in this industry, not thinking that I would ever be an actor 5 years ago to waking up and now I'm talking to you about being in a Stephen King film. You have to have community in a career like this. We are in different places of the world constantly in different roles, experiencing different things and meeting new people all the time. And why would you not want to bring people in instead of, keep them out? It just doesn't make sense to me as a person.
I think we both live in the dream. Yes, I'm really happy talking to you. I'm really happy to have the opportunity that I watch the film and have a conversation with one of the actors. And
Yeah, well, I really appreciate it.